Hey, it's that time of the week again. All you 5 people that watch. Welcome to Procrastinators Anonymous, episode 30. Holy shit, we've been doing this for 30 episodes.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm your new server admin, Jelly Beaner. With me, I've got Kajoro.
Yes. Hi.
And Sean, the totally not new server admin.
Totally not new server admin on the streets, here to cause some chaos.
We got a small one today, boys. A small cast, just the three of us. A weird chaos combination. What would our crew name be?
I don't.
Racist curry.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's an episode in GX. I didn't really mention it because it's just like a filler. It's just like a random ass side episode. But yeah, so the Yellow Dorm's teacher, he like becomes like the fucking curry Cayman or something, like masked curry guy. He has a bag over his face. And he uses a curry deck. Yeah, it's funny.
What? There's a curry deck?
Yeah, he banishes like curry ingredients and summons like a curry chef man. Oh, okay. I have to get Rito an image for this.
Yeah, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
I was not aware. Let's take a look here. Oh, curry pot, Muyan curry. Oh yeah,
here he is. This is a really low fucking res image, but here he is in gross disgusting. It's like a curry man chef.
I love the big spoon.
God, that looks like a shitty Toon World monster.
Yeah, kinda.
You know, I don't remember when this was. We were on a call at some point. And Shinny was talking about Apple Magician Girl, and I thought Shinny was being full of shit. No, there's literally just a whole set of Magician Girls named after fruit.
Yeah, for the movie.
Kind of, there's a lot of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, man. Like a whole shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that, I don't even recognize. Like, I'd like to consider myself an old Yu-Gi-Oh fag. But
yeah.
There's a lot of shit that's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen that before.
Definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh zoomer. That's for sure. As is evident.
They just pump shit out. They just pump all these shitty cards out.
How do they do it? Man, I guess this is why I need to release the lecture, huh?
Oh yes, please do, Sean. Please help us.
Fucking A.
You guys are getting ready for the next Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, aren't you? The one that Zach just announced in the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You doing a draft?
Yeah. So like, the idea is that we pull packs. We pull cards from packs, and I think we have like 72 pack limit, and you just have to make a deck out of what you pull, and that's what you take to the tournament, which is a cool idea. I like it.
But it relies on you knowing which cards are in which packs. I mean,
yeah, you just have to Google it. It's a lot of research.
Yeah.
But, me and Lev were fucking around. He was building some real nasty stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing you guys in the call.
I don't know what we want to do. We're still ironing things out, of course, but I don't know if we want to reduce the amount of packs or like make people choose just one set or something. I don't know, but the point is that we're gonna try to do that pack opening thing together live, because previously it was kind of set up to incentivize fucking cheating. So
I know it's me, you, Sean, Lev, and Zach. Who the fuck else? Let's take a look. Who reacted?
I don't know. Not enough people this time. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of enthusiasm.
If Zach can make a deck for me like he did for the last one,
that's the problem. There's an over reliance on people I want to say newer people, being forced to choose something and actually research and do it.
So
Really.
the barrier to entry is kind of high.
The barrier to entry on this one's a lot higher because you have to research what you want to pull. Yeah, so I can see why less people are jumping on the gun for this one.
Yeah.
She's fine, I guess.
I mean, I'm sure you'll probably ramp it up as you get closer to it. I mean, that's how. Remember the Pokemon tournament? What a ghost town that started out as, and I just harangued people until I got.
Oh,
lots.
yeah.
Yeah. That Pokemon tournament was fucking Kino.
Oh,
that
yeah.
That was Kino. I can't believe the villain of the server left.
I
fucking got the win.
God! Can you imagine if he wins the Yu-Gi-Oh and he's double king of games?
Oh
he's king
God!
of both
Don't. I
games.
don't
Well,
think
that's
about it.
not
Disgusting.
exactly true. He,
What do you mean?
I believe we discussed it a tad. They get to knight someone if me
Oh.
or Lev win it. I mean, there's no
He's
double.
gonna fucking night
king.
shinny. He's gonna night shinny.
Yeah.
Like I'm already calling this, Lev. If you're listening to this, I already know all your tricks, your Jewish tricks. Okay, you're gonna night shinny because you're fucking taking my meme.
Speaking of people who may or may not be watching, listeners, right now, we hit 20,000 fucking views on this channel. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who are you people?
Who are you?
Where did
Who
you
are
come
you
from?
people? Rito, put the image of Patrick looking at his house with all the eyeballs.
Who are you people?
Yeah.
God.
Who are you people, and why are you not in the Discord yet?
Also
Yeah, we
true.
got a lot of lurkers in this fucking Discord, and like I'm seeing names on the YouTube comments that aren't in the Discord. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get in here.
Who are you?
Fucking get in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. We're doing it next month.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Shout out to what was his name? Anime Sama. You get in,
Yeah.
get over here.
Like zoinks, this is some pretty good tea. If you want your own groovy anime-inspired tea, then head on over to thedragonstreasure.com and use coupon code PROANON to get 10% off your order, man. That's coupon code PROANON.
Remember when he was shitting on Jelly in that one episode?
What?
What?
What was this?
Yeah. He was like, he said something like, the outro was cringe, but the
Oh,
intro
yeah,
was
yeah,
based
yeah.
or something. But they were both Jelly, so it was like,
Oh, I
Well-
remember that. Yeah, fuck you, whoever you are, piece of shit. Get in the call. Get in the call. I'll rip you apart.
yeah, debate them, facts and
I'll
logic
pick you up and I'll put you down.
and research papers, most importantly.
I just realized. Oh my god! I just realized, like the three of us in an episode with just the three of us. That's interesting, considering our previous episode was something amazing that both me and Jelly missed out on. That we probably should have been on, but was
Ooh.
spearheaded
Yeah.
by Sean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate that I missed the Liam episode, but I was at a hibachi restaurant.
Oh yeah, the second. Oh yeah, when we heard in the call, I don't know who told us. Maybe it was Lev who said like, someone said like it was hibachi, and we were like, oh, what? He's not making it back in time. No fucking way. Because you said, oh, I gotta
Yeah.
go get dinner and I'll rush back home. And we're like, oh, okay. So we thought you'd go get like fast food or something. Like, no. You went to like a hibachi restaurant with like friends. Yeah,
God,
no, no
order
way
it to go,
you're
Jelly.
coming back.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's because I didn't like. I wasn't sure if Liam would be there for sure.
Yeah.
And like, I the reason why I went is because the friends I went with are the same people that I watched their Lizard for.
Oh.
And the deal was they take me out to dinner. I watch the Lizard.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
How's that lizard doing?
He's good. He's good.
Is he
Man,
still,
I don't
is he still blind
understand-
as a bat?
Yeah, he's real stupid. But I don't understand how people can keep small pets like that. I personally, I mean, a part of me, like, yeah, they're animals, who gives a fuck, but another part of me is like, it's kind of fucked up, because like that lizard is gonna live in a 2x4 fucking rectangle for the rest of its life. That's fucked. That's fucked.
Yeah, I would never keep.
Yeah.
I would never get a pet that I would have to keep keep in a box, you know?
I mean, I already feel bad enough having my dog cooped up in this apartment, but it's like, that wasn't my choice. My fucking mom bought this dog 10 years ago, and I'm taking care of her because it's like, I'm the only one that'll do it right. You know, it's like,
Well, yeah, and you walk.
nothing I can do about it
You
10
walk
years
her,
later.
I imagine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take her out for walks every day and shit.
Oh,
But, like, she doesn't, I kind of wish I had another dog for to play with.
mm.
She's got she's got a friend that's a dog. It's the same people that have the lizard, but like, they don't see each other all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel bad for pets. I don't think we should have domesticated animals personally. I think it's kind of fucked up. I think we should just let them alone.
Yeah, I
Like
think
obviously, you know, we need to eat and shit. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But like keeping them as pets, as little playthings, I don't like that. I really don't like that.
yeah, I understand that sentiment for dogs, because like I think I heard, and I never thought about it that much until I heard it put this way. I think Dick Masterson said it. He was like, you know, most majority of a dog's life is it sitting around waiting for you to come home.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I was like, cause like a fish or a lizard or a hamster, like they're in their box, they'll be fine, you know. They keep themselves occupied. And cats have it so good as pets. They just lounge around and chill. But like dogs are so, they want so much attention and stuff. Like they want you around and they want to be out and doing stuff.
Yeah, I have cats, and that's all. They just fucking sit there,
Yeah.
eat, throw up, sometimes.
Yeah.
Fuck, they get hair everywhere. That's why. That's why I chill in my room a fuck ton too. Hair. I got a hairy house.
Oh really?
Fucking-
Yeah.
Used to have 3 cats, so
Oh, 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, that'll be a lot of hair. Like my cat sheds a little, but like it's not too bad. And she doesn't really cough up hairballs, really. Not much.
My dog is a husky and she sheds like a motherfucker.
Mm.
There's nothing I can really do about it. I just have to live with it. Like I'm just constantly covered in fucking hair from head to toe. I just live with it. Yeah, I mean, it does suck. Like the whole COVID thing has been nice because I'm just home with her all the time now, so she doesn't have to be home alone while I go to work. But it's like, I don't know. She's 10 years old. She doesn't really play with toys. Like I have toys with her, and she'll sometimes go get the rope and play. But like most of the time, she just lays around the house, man. And it's like, oh god. I wish I could give you more stimulation, but it's like, I don't know what to do. All I can do is go walk you some more.
yeah, and most of the time too, especially having cats for me, it's just like I love them. Like I love my cats. They're adorable. They're nice. They snuggle, but it is like a waste of time. Like weird utilitarianism moment. But I've definitely not love my cats as much as I could, but I, you know, that focus is being put into other things, of course.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't plan to get another animal ever after this. I just don't. Not only is it a big hassle, but I also just don't like contributing to fucking just keeping animals in my house just to entertain me. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I have stuff. I want to post it for stuff we could talk about on the podcast. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for left
fuck
turn?
yeah.
No, ready for your classic left turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait. We already covered 20K views. Let me cross that out. Okay, left turn. So I think I brought this up already. Maybe you were both there, but I would like it to be on the podcast. I watched this video from this YouTuber. He's like my go-to like fate lore guy. So he made a video because Tsukihime, the visual novel made by Type Moon in like 2000, is getting a remake at long last, like 20 years later. And people are super hype, and the trailer looks amazing, and everything looks amazing, and oh, remake, excited Wojak, but like genuinely, because like Type Moon, like they only placate the fans. They don't care about. They won't like. Everyone has faith that they won't mess with shit, but people are wondering because it is a remake. So like the guy, he makes a video. He talks about that a little bit. He's like, I want to highlight this weird trend, and he immediately, he launches into a lot of like Final Fantasy VII remake talk. He's like,
oh yeah,
people making quote unquote remakes, but they're not remakes. They're meta sequels, is what they are, and I think he has a very interesting argument, and he lays it out really well, because there's reboots where they want to do the story over again. There's remasters like Final Fantasy X. They just made it HD and ported it onto a different generation of consoles, right?
Yeah.
So that's like a report or a remaster. A remake, which is what they call these, and there's an example each of us can talk about. Like I've got Fate stuff. Sean's got Final Fantasy VII remake. Jelly with Higurashi Go. They call it a remake. They brand it a remake, but it's the same thing again up to a point, and then it's completely different, and there's just constant wink, wink, nudge, nudge at the original, and just acknowledging the original's existence all the time. And it's very obnoxious. Yeah, what do you guys think of that?
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts.
I know you like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, like, as a game and its story and everything, I mean, I think it is good. It's like the video I made on it.
Yeah.
Link in the description, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, it is that video too in my like daily series was one that I definitely put much more effort into. I mean, you can tell just because of the length even. It's like I think it's like 20 minutes or something, and that's obviously way longer than my other daily videos. But yeah, there's a lot there to unpack that maybe certain YouTubers will get into soon. But I will kind of be on the ready to form probably some sort of rebuttal, discussion, breakdown, analysis kind of thing for that stuff.
I'm looking forward to that because in the video the guy's pitch is basically like Square Enix is like lately, everybody loves like some of the older Final Fantasies, but lately they're not as good, and they're getting into like crazy wacky Kingdom Hearts territory with the writing, with everything. So they're like, of course. So on paper a remake sounds perfect, like awesome, like take the story that everyone knows and loves and then make it again with the amazing like graphics and modern all of that that they're doing right, supposedly, but no, they I don't know the full picture, but basically in Final Fantasy Remake they like see their themselves, their characters, like for in the original, and like what happens to them, and they're like, we have to change fate or whatever.
It's Keck. It's honestly
it's a literal
hilarious.
It's a literal like it's almost shitting on the original basically.
Well, okay. See,
in a sense,
this is the splitting
we
point.
We need No Nidra and Rito or Zach for this. We need
I know.
Real autism energy. But
I know there's so many.
We're too measured.
I mean, I hate to say it again, but I described it in my video, and the reason. See, I was reminded of this stuff too because I was talking with Dune. Dune sent me the Tim Rogers review, which, if anyone doesn't know, is like this huge 3+ hour long like review of what really is the Final Fantasy VII remake. And he actually, it's kind of funny because I released my video like a long time, like I mean he released his a long time ago as well. I don't remember which came out first. It might be good to check. But he made an extremely similar point to me in the facet of going into the game with different types of bias. Because, you know, there's so many people who, you know, there's so many different, you know, directions that they can come at it from. You could have played the original. You could have not played the original. You could have, you know, just played the remake. You could have played the remake and then the original then the remake, and or you could just be unfamiliar to both.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's so many different types of fan that, like, would, you know, play the game. And that was, like, an interesting point. Because I was just rewatching it on, like, 2x speed. Just because Dune sent it my way. And, yeah, it was interesting. That's one of my videos, too, that, like, had a little more views than the first couple, and that I go back to often because I feel like it was kind of a good video.
Yeah. I think you should check out this video, Sean. I think I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it. Also, Jelly, would you agree that happens in Higurashi Go? Because from what I've seen, that is totally what they're doing. Like, if you go into it blind, it just, you know, you're missing on all the nudge nudge wink wink at the original. And it's so similar to the original in the first few episodes, but then it diverges. Right?
I think the thing with Higurashi Go is I didn't pay attention to any of the promotional material.
Right.
From what I've heard, people are saying that it was promoted as a remake.
Yeah.
It's absolutely not a remake. It's a third season.
Yeah.
And that becomes abundantly clear. I mean, it becomes pretty clear early on, but, like, they really fucking drive it in the longer you watch. Like, yeah, this is absolutely a third season. Without a doubt. And, I think Higurashi can get away with it a little bit better.
Yeah. Because
it's built upon the idea of reliving the same things over and over and over again. Like, that's kind of the point. And while I do think that Higurashi wasted 13 episodes going through arcs that we've already seen, some twice already, like this will be the third time we've seen this arc at this point, I feel like it has the potential to pay off, because I just watched episode 14 or 15 with Seatol, or maybe it was 13 and 14, which I liked them for the most part. And it seems to be leading up to something that I hope will pay off. Because, like, it's the same issue that, like, the whole wasting all this time and spending all these episodes building stuff up is not old. It's not new. Like, Higurashi has been doing this since season 1.
Yeah.
Like, they spent the entire season going through the rigmarole, going through the same loops, not the same loops, but going through loops, you know, all throughout season 1 and a little bit of season 2.
Roughly the same
only to
events
finally
happen.
only to finally get to the point, which is what seems to be Higurashi Go is kind of doing. The first 13 episodes of Higurashi Go are just like a speed run of season 1 and season 2.
That's what it felt like, the episodes I saw. I think I saw like
and
10
then
episodes.
Once you hit episode 14, that's when it fucking like, we're not even in the same fucking timeline.
It left turns
anymore.
off a cliff, doesn't it?
Yeah, like we're way out of here now. We're fucking gone. So I am interested to see what happens in the second phase of this season.
Yeah,
I
but
think
it seems
could
like
be worth it.
It seems like all of these quote unquote remakes do that. You know, at least with these few examples.
If it really was marketed as a remake, I think that's retarded, and it shouldn't be done that way.
That's the whole problem with it, is like the label and what it's pitched as, and them using it as a sort of like, oh, we're remaking it, so, like, you know, this old thing that everyone loves, let's get new people into it. But it's not these remakes are not a very good introduction a lot of the time.
Well, it's kind of debatable.
Yeah.
I
Case by
can
case
bring
basis.
this back around because like you can totally play FF7 remake like
That is true.
as it is. Like it totally you can totally do that. And by the way, I in the meantime I looked up the dating on this specifically. I didn't know the Tim Rogers review actually came out before mine, but obviously I hadn't seen it. So like I was in no way influenced by that review, and I actually came to the fucking same conclusion as him, which is like kind of insane actually. Yeah, his was May 25th, and my FF7 video was like July 8th or some shit. So I find that very interesting. Let's just say.
Could you summarize? Give me an elevator pitch. What was your conclusion, Sean? I did not watch this Final Fantasy VII video.
Yeah, no worries. My conclusion, the title is kind of the point. So it's FF7R is good cowards. And yeah, and I just feel like it was a good game in a lot of ways. I go into way more detail in that video, but some of the like big brain points and stuff like actually relate to what's going on right now and the strife of the world. It's really green pilled. I mean, you guys know me, I'm pretty green pilled. So it's very Kino. It's very like, you know, anti-corporatism, like, and all that shit with like Shinra. So
Big cock, but no cum.
Typical
Yeah.
politician.
Yeah, shit's great though. Obviously there's a lot going on there. You know, people kind of understandably don't like some things. I would agree. I pointed out some of those things in my video too. The game has been Kingdom Heartsified in a good way, in all honesty. And you know, when you're like selecting a command, time slows down and shit. It's nice. It's very nice. Like it is a great RPG in many senses. There's like weapon upgrades and shit that you do over the course of the game. And I don't know. It's so controversial, but I feel like it really shouldn't be. It's just because the oldies are just seething. They're like, how could they do this? How could they do this?
You know,
My FF7.
That's where the Suki, like, think about all of that makes me even more like very, very curious to see how the Tsukihime remake turns out, because unlike like Higurashi, like from what I've heard or know, like Higurashi was
Fuck off, Simon.
complete.
No. I'm
what's
calling you
happening?
out on the podcast.
What's
I'm calling
happening?
you out on the podcast. Fuck you, Simon. Quit deleting messages in our fucking Discord.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
that's
kill
so
you.
annoying.
What did he do?
All right, please
what did Simon
continue,
delete?
No.
We get it, Simon. You're trans. We get it. Okay, everyone gets it. Everyone knows. We get it. We get it. Anyways, Katoro, please continue.
Yes. Okay, no. The reason that makes this Tsukihime remake even more interesting is because with Higurashi and Final Fantasy VII, I think people view the original as complete and not needing or having room for a sequel, or like they like it exactly the way it is. Whereas with Tsukihime, like lots of people love it, but almost everyone, including the original creators, wanted to make changes and improvements. Like it was like compromised on arrival, and that's why like the remake was announced, or like they said they were gonna make a remake like 12 years ago. Like they were supposed to make a sequel to
Yeah.
it, and that got scrapped too. And like in the original, there are 5 routes with 5 different girls. There was supposed to be a 6th girl, but they couldn't make it in time, so they scrapped that. So yeah, so Tsukihime actually has a lot of room to change and improve, even though people love it, and I think people will be more receptive to that.
Here's a question for you guys pertaining to all of this. Do you guys prefer a story having an ending that's open to interpretation, or it has a like clean cut, like clear, understandable ending? What do you guys think?
It depends.
Yeah, it
really
depends.
depends.
I'm fine with either, honestly. Like, if I
So,
preferring one over the
yeah.
other, I'd say, okay, I'd say, I mean, generally you would prefer like a clear ending. You'd prefer a clear ending because it would kind of hammer down what the like the message or the theme of the show is, or the characters and stuff like that. Like, when you say open
Okay.
ending, like, how it depends on how open it is,
Yeah. So obviously, or Jelly, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I would prefer like maybe a close ending isn't the right terminology. A satisfying ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as open ended, one thing that I've noticed that writers can never fucking do, God, it fucking infuriates me, is like they set the backstory or the world building is like it's just vague enough to where it's like mysterious and interesting. I can't think of an example right now, but they always my philosophy is if you have a backstory or a world building background in your story, leave it vague. Don't fucking explain it. Please, God, don't fucking explain it, because it's always going to be fucking retarded. They never explain it well. It's never cool. It's always fucking stupid, and usually the fans always come up with something way fucking cooler. Just leave it. Don't fucking touch it. Just
Okay.
leave it alone.
Wait, Sean, when you said open endings, what did you have in mind? 'Cause
Yeah,
when I
so-
heard open endings, I immediately thought Inception. For whatever
So-
reason?
Okay, yeah. So this is what I was getting around to, basically, was like the original FF7 having an ambiguous ending, right? Versus, you know, having, preferring whether or not, having it to have a clean ending, like a clear ending. Because like wouldn't it have logically, I mean, it is an interesting question, don't get me wrong, but wouldn't it have made more sense that like humanity was saved and stuff from the usage of holy and whatnot?
Could you remind us what exactly is the ending of Final Fantasy VII, and what is
So-
open about it?
Remember, so they use holy to stop the meteor,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's like a big time skip where there's like Red 13 and his kid, right?
Uh-huh.
And the iconic scene, like them running up, and Midgar is like this like collapsed thing when it's like all covered in like foliage and like plants all grown over and shit. So you're like left, yeah, that's the meme, is like you're left to question, did holy cleanse humanity because like that's what it did, or what, like it was to save the planet or whatever? Did it also kill humanity or whatever?
Okay. See, that type of okay. I get where this was meant to go.
Yeah.
So that type of open ending where it's like morally or like ideologically open, that a lot of times is interesting, and I think a lot of people see that as the story being like more mature, because it's sort of like it presents though like the different perspectives and like lets you apply your judgment to it. Like when you said open ending and I thought Inception, I was like, well, the open ending in Inception is kind of pointless, because the whole movie is hammering the whole movie hammers in this one point, and if he spins the top and the whole and it was a dream and he didn't go get to see his kids at the end, like that would defeat a lot of what they were going for. So it's obviously leaving it
it's
open
very
ending.
similar.
Yeah. You think it's similar? Like there's like it's so much to one side. Like why leave it open to like,
It-
oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's this way. You think that
It
is
like
pointless?
makes more sense, and like I see it's pluses and minuses because it's like it's a good. It being ambiguous is good, but it
Mhm.
also having like a clear, definitive like we saved the world would be nice too. You know, it's not exactly see, but then they like retconned it later, so then it doesn't really make sense. And then in the remake, this is the big deal. It's like this is what Nate was like seething about. So in the remake, we see like it's like when Eris rather
Mm,
touches
lots of
Red
people-
13.
Sorry, one
Yeah.
sec. Lots of people are gonna be seething at this. Like as we're having this discussion, like I'm picturing Reno like editing this and like wanting probably had contributions to this, and he's like sighing and rolling his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Coke Seeth cringe. whatever. Coke Seeth.
yeah, Cope.
Pie Whip listening to this episode, seething, cringing.
Yeah, so what people were so triggered about those is in the remake, Eris touches Red 13 and gets like a vision, right? Like
Mhm.
of the original ending, essentially. Like remade in HD though, obviously. So it's like you see
Yeah.
Red 13 and his kid running up. And then they literally state, this is the bad ending. We actually all died. Like that's
see-
the meme. So like they're
see-
so mad that their ambiguous ending actually had a ending in mind.
I get where they're coming from. When them literally showing you the original and being like, no, this was just a bad ending is a very spit in the face. That's a huge spit in the face.
It is. But at the same time, like they made a choice. So I respect that. Tim Rogers did a funny bit in his video of this. Like, it's a big, unironically, it is a big like philosophical discussion of like whether or not to make the decision to remake the game, because it was something that was been widely discussed for such a long time, just because of the impact of the game. But you got to think to yourself, well, what would you do with that? Because you can't, in a way, you can't literally just do the same thing, because then that's not really a remake, it's a remaster, right? If you just, do, like...
That is... No, but it's a video
the
game.
meme.
They'd have to remake... It's not... They couldn't do just a remaster. They'd have to change the game mechanics, the gameplay is very different in the remake, isn't it?
Maybe I'm mixing up my re's, I guess. But, like... I guess... If you know what I mean,
I
in
know
the
what
sense
you
that
mean.
like
I
they're
know what you mean.
forced into a position in a way
Like-
because they want to do it. So
Yeah. Like in that guy's video, he was like, maybe they didn't want to remake the original because they thought like, oh, if we just remake the original completely, it'll like replace the original, which I don't think is true. I'm sure most fans will agree.
and I get it too. These guys, who by by all means are much older than me, are kind of clinging onto the game, the original, because it was like such an important thing to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're kind of elitist. They're kind of gatekeepers
course,
in
of
a
course.
way. And they really
You
they
gotta.
really shit on this new stuff. They really do,
But-
even though it's still great. And
Okay,
I guess
Sean, what do you think
I have a problem
about
with that.
what do you think about the fact that isn't the remake made by like different people? Like, isn't the remake's headed by oh my god, how am I forgetting his name?
Kitase?
Nomura.
And Nomura, like, and their argument or their gripe is, well, obviously it's not. See, this is the meme. It's like, obviously it's not gonna be the same people. Obviously it's not literally gonna be the same people. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
have
been a lot
lightning
of
in a
years.
bottle. And
Although the
Yeah.
Tsukihime remake will be the exact same people because it's Type Moon's kind of small. At least,
yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
The deal with the fucking remake, though, is that, like, well, Tetsuya Nomura was only some lowly schmuck back in the day. Now he's, I don't even remember what it was.
He's the
I think
king. Of
director
Square Enix.
or some. He's director or produce. I think he was a director. one of the higher up roles, and like, and then their arguments are like, oh, he doesn't even deserve that. How dare he? There's no one to tell him no anymore. And
yeah,
it's
I've
just
heard
such a
that. I've heard
meme.
that one a lot.
That's
That,
why I
like,
used that clip.
no one has the reins on Nomura right now.
Yeah, I used that clip in Nomura of fucking the PCP talking about it. I used a clip because it was relevant to what I was talking about, and in my video, I hate to keep referencing it, but if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, go back and watch my video on that. FF7R is good cowards. In where
link.
I compare how it's all about the biases, and it's a really hard thing to parse. In that, I think that there's Kaminas and Rossius of the fans of the remake, and the fact that I think that people like Nate and Jesse are like Rossius, and these other people, I basically relate it to Maximilian, dude. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I would consider him a Kamina fan, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I draw that distinction too, because the complaints, I don't know, it's just so fucking shitty because it's like hype people versus nitpickers, pretty much.
Yeah, I
So,
feel like that.
yeah.
Those are the two factions. It seems like.
Where are
But,
the centrists? Huh?
Yeah, you were centrist, right?
mm.
To go back to what I was talking about before about keeping your world's backstories kind of vague. I remember what I meant by that. I've got a better way to explain that. Halo, the Halo series has this race of aliens called the Forerunners that were hinted at and kind of discussed, and there's Easter eggs about them in the first 3 Halo games. Right? But that's all that ever came to. Like, they didn't, like, flesh out what the Forerunners were and what exactly they did in every little minute detail. And that was a good thing, because it kept them mysterious and vague, and it let you put your own interpretation on what they may have been exactly. And then 343, the retards that they are, came in and tried to flesh that shit out. Fucking big mistake. Big fucking mistake. Completely ruined the idea of the Forerunners.
Is that the orange guys or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I only played Halo 4, so that was I would fucking know that, actually.
Yeah, so it was really cringe. It's why 343... I think 343 really fucked shit up in the beginning. I feel like they're trying to take a step in the right direction. We'll see when Infinite comes out. I don't have my hopes up, but we'll see.
God.
God damn.
Every big franchise is doing the same thing right now. You guys notice that, right?
What do you mean?
Like Pokemon, Call of Duty,
Oh.
Halo. They're all in these like downward trends of just being good.
No, I Fate's going strong. That's why I'm so.
You think so?
Yeah. I think so.
What
It
what
gets-
about it is really?
I don't know. They keep making new stuff. That's the thing, because they keep sort of sectioning stuff off into like spin-offs, but with a common universe. You don't have like that sentiment of like what you would have in a remake, like, oh, this is like desecrating the original, or like, some people say that, like, oh, all the like Digi or Nader's like, oh, all these spin-offs and it's just diluting the Fate brand. It's like,
Kingdom
no,
Hearts,
bro.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oy
I
vey.
don't know. No, I think they're doing a good job. They're keeping their fans happy.
Well, that's good to
Fans have
know.
a lot of gacha money to spend, so it's all good.
I just feel like I notice a general trend, I guess.
Yeah, with these big franchises, yeah.
They're trying to stay afloat amongst all this other good shit that's been coming out. You know, like we look at shit like Hollow Knight and fucking what else has been really good, like video game wise.
That's new.
Like recently?
New-ish.
Hades.
Probably like
People jerk off Hades a lot.
Yeah.
Hades. What the fuck is that fucking Neo? Is it Neo or which one's the good one? The Samurai Dark Souls. Which is
Samurai
Ghost of Tsushima.
Sekiro.
Oh yeah, Sekiro.
Ghost of Tsushima. There's like 3 of those. There's like fucking 8 million of those.
Yeah.
Now there is.
Yeah, I think it's just these older companies that have made new decisions with new employees, new staff, realizing that it's not working and desperately trying to claw their way back to 10, 15 years ago when things were fucking based.
You know, I don't think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but The Binding of Isaac is going to get another DLC in 2 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty sick.
Maybe I should listen to go watch some Mumkey content, see what Florian has to say about it.
Oh, Mumkey.
They should invite him back, shouldn't they?
He's doing surprisingly well. Oh my god. I don't know. I know we don't talk about the PCP anymore and stuff, and like, but I think it's very funny how if you look at all the members, if you measure their success, there's a direct correlation between like their success and them leaving the PCP. Like how soon? Okay, like you go down the list. Okay, Devu left. Devu's doing his own thing. He's got a wife and he's just mostly offline and making games and stuff. So he's doing well. That's a win.
He's tweeting. I respond to some of his tweets.
Yeah, he does tweet now.
He? I think you mean she.
Oops.
Yeah.
You notice any other correlations there?
Yeah, I noticed the other weird, quirky little
There's
correlations.
Oh, we did that chart. There's the tier list of the PCP. It's just like man, woman, and then fag, and Ben is the fag. Yeah.
There was
I
this
like that.
great meme image of like old pony reviewers only have 2 paths in the future. Trans or alt-right.
Oh yeah, wait, no, let me do the list. Let me do the full list. Oh wait, I started with Divu. I should have started with Mumkey. Yeah, Mumkey got kicked out, had like his whole, life falling apart, leaves girlfriend for a pedophile furry, that whole saga. Very entertaining,
very keck.
internet history. But now he's doing well. He's got his channel is doing well. He's doing the Is It Kino with Florian and stuff. Like, yeah, he's just chugging along. He's doing
What a
just
turnaround.
I know.
Ironically.
Okay, so
Monkey
we've done
fucking-
Monkey and Divu. Mage. Yeah. Mage is doing great. Twitch, VTuber stuff. Mage's streams are so much fun with the game, and you make your little avatars, and you fight Arceus. It's fucking crazy. It's awesome.
Nice.
And then we got Jesse. From what I hear, Jesse's Patreon's still doing great, and he puts out content. But he's also like totally offline and doing cool shit on his own.
Relatively.
Yeah.
I'm still.
What is this house situation?
I guess in the PCP's general sense,
he got out.
There is a trend, a downward trend. Oh my god, it's just like the fucking corporations and shit we were talking about. Oh my god.
We're heading to a brave new era, Sean. They're
gonna
all
remake
crumbling.
the PCP.
They're all
This is a
tumbling
turning
down,
point.
tumbling down.
Oh my god, we didn't even talk about something that I wanted to talk about real quickly. Actually, finish your thing, Kajiro.
Oh no!
Finish
Oh
your
yeah.
thing
Okay,
and
full
I'll-
list. Let's go quickly. We did Mumkey, Devu, Mage, Jesse. Who else left? Munchie, college. Doing art school. I'm sure he'll do great at that. He'll do.
Yeah, I'm
he's
sure that'll
coding,
really
I
pan
thought.
out for him.
Or
No,
Well,
unironically.
computer science.
Yeah, he's got that. He's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Munchie's like a driven, like chaotic genius. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Got a
else?
girlfriend? Yeah, he's doing
Yeah,
great.
yeah, Cassie.
Furry girlfriend.
I don't know.
There's always a caveat. It's either furry girlfriend or trans. There's always a caveat.
Or alt-right, yeah.
Ow. Oh my god.
Or OnlyFans. Oh, God.
Yeah. Oof. Or you take the dark path where you
I was
have
just
sex
about
with
to-
Ralph. Fuck.
No, maybe we should cut that out. She like follows our shit and like. I
But
know.
May.
Oh, you know,
May, if you're listening to this, you're retarded. Okay, you're retarded. Me, Jelly Beaner, calling you a retard because you're having sex with Ralph. What the fuck?
oh,
is
you know,
wrong with you?
I started listening to the Kill Stream again after like a while. I was watching like the Capitol Hill coverage and all that stuff, but like no, they after that happened, they're like kicking everyone off of D Live. So then everyone so D Live is a literal ghost town. Like I followed like 10 people on D Live and like 6 of them are gone or something like that. So no, they found this amazing like Twitch competitor site called Trovo. And it's so like you guys should check it out. It's so nice. Like and it's not like oh yeah, this is the one where all the band people go to and like make their little haven for like crazy shit. Like no, it's just a straight up Twitch competitor. Like it's better. It's nicer than Twitch. It's got like all the features and it's really smooth and yeah. Check it out. Also, Ralph and May were gonna do like an anime podcast with Gator.
Oh. God.
Yeah. They're gonna do Ava.
No.
I keep telling myself like I should listen to those because I am a Ralph patron. I was like I should check one of those out. It's like if they're gonna do Ava, I gotta hear this.
Wait.
I gotta see.
Wait. Hold on, Kajoro.
What?
You're a Ralph patron?
I give him $1.
Kajoro.
Kajoro's a one-bucker, don't you know?
Kajoro.
I am a $1 for love.
That's cringe, Kajoro.
I genuinely like the kill stream.
I have no idea who Ralph is. I just know that he May has sex with him. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
Ralph
Kajoro,
is-
don't you still patron Nate? I think, or is it the
I
PCP?
think
Or
I-
one of them.
Let me check. I think I am a $1 to some of them. I don't know.
Yeah, you're a
I
one-bucker
think
to Nate.
I'm a $1 to Nate. I unpatroned the PCP.
Oh yeah.
Fuck PCP. Oh, where's the Brony lecture? Where's the fucking Grad Harley House lecture?
We're almost at a year.
Where's the Dojin? We're supposed to
Where's
get a
that
physical
grad
copy
lecture?
of the fucking Dojin.
Where's the bonus episodes, you fuckers? That's why I unpatroned. Not that
yeah.
I haven't listened to the PCP in like multiple months, but the
Yeah,
bonus
yeah.
episodes, keeping access to the bonus episodes was like a big thing. But then I just downloaded them. Goodbye.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I submitted a couple of voicemails, but I don't even watch the episodes, so I don't know.
Either.
I don't even
Yeah,
know if they
yeah, I
were
noticed
met
that.
with like good.
All I hear about the PCP
know.
now is from you, Simon, and Eleazar. And it's you two just send voicemails, and Eleazar is the editor. He'll just be like, guys, I need to come up with a title. You want to help me out? We're like, nah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
What will the title of this be?
The title of
I
this?
wonder.
That's a good question.
Racist curry Yu-Gi-Oh.
And we gotta put remake in the title somehow.
Nah, I'm not a seether about the remake, unlike other people. But Kajuro, we need to finish that list.
Oh yeah. Okay, who did I miss? I think I did
You
5 of them.
Munchie.
Yeah, Munchie. Okay, who's like far from the PCP and doing well, other than the ones I mentioned. Where would you
Yeah,
place?
There's
oh,
one
wait, no, let me
obvious
just look at the
one.
thing.
You're yeah.
Tom, but Tom's on a few episodes, and he's doing okay. Yeah.
Kajuro,
I
there's
don't
a
know.
big,
I don't know. Oh,
there's a
Digi?
big one that you're
Digi.
missing here.
Oh, of
Who is
course,
distanced
left
from
the PCP and how successful they
and
are.
doing well.
Nate, of course.
No, Mother's Basement.
I
Jeff
totally
Boo.
forgot about Jeff. Oh yeah, no,
he's
Jeff
pretty
was the
forgettable.
Jeff was the first to leave and is the most successful. I have to put this on a chart.
It's actually an interesting conundrum because it's like the more an individual distances themselves from the PCP,
The more successful
the
they are.
more individual success they gain. But the PCP fails because no one is individually successful. So it's like an infinite negative feedback loop.
Yeah. I
don't
was
know what the fuck
looking
they're gonna
at.
do.
I was looking at the view, like how many the views. I was like, how much did they really realistically drop off when Nate straight up vanished and like Digi was on less and less and less. Yeah.
What do
You
you
look
think?
at the contract. It goes from like average of 10K views to like an average of like 5 or 6K views.
Really?
I mean, no. If you
didn't
have to
think it was
look, you have to
that
look
bad.
like quite a bit. Like they were getting like each episode. I
Okay.
mean, there's also the time. Like I don't know if people are like behind and trying to catch up, or a lot of people like the views vary a lot between episodes. So some people may jump in like casually, just like 1 or 2 episodes they watch, and some they don't.
Yeah.
But
Ones with guests.
yeah, ones
Big-
with guests do well.
Big on that.
But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So Nate leaves. He's doing content. They made their own thing for that. So maybe we
Right.
could bundle Digi and Nate for that.
Yeah.
Tom goes on a few episodes, but where's his content going? I think he's mostly just skilling up and like 3D modeling stuff, making things, right? Do I have that right?
Yeah, he's doing light patron stuff, I believe. Tom's always cool.
Yeah.
But I never patroned him because I don't know.
Tom is the
But-
one that deserves the success.
Yeah.
that everyone
Yeah,
else is
no.
getting. Poor Tom. I think Tom is the most skilled
Mm-hmm.
person
He's
in the PCP.
he has that balance of like he's
Yeah,
he's
that's
skilled and he keeps his integrity. Like good for Nate and Digi with content and all, but I kind of like you watch some of those, it feels like they kind of sold out a little bit. Like they sold
Sour,
out to the
yeah. Feels
casuals
kinda
for
bitter.
views.
And like it's almost I hate to be such a negative
I
Nancy,
know,
but it's
I know.
almost getting to the point where it's like not even worth it. Cuz like
What's not
obviously you guys okay, so Nate's Patreon,
Mhm.
right? Like a mere you guys you know Graphtreon. That's like how you
Oh,
you
yeah,
can see
yeah,
a
like
graph of people's
the
patrons.
like social blade for Patreon, yeah.
Yeah, I've talked about that before, and just looking at all the PCP guys, it's actually kind of depressing, because like
Like it's all down.
man, just a mere like year and some change ago, he was at like 1,000+ a month almost,
Mhm.
right? Like it was after Mia Mathova 2. Oh, full-time YouTuber, right, guys?
Yeah.
And it has just plummeted over this whole year. Nate is only doing around 620 on Patreon.
It's-
So, yeah, obviously it's been made up for though by content,
yeah.
but
Yeah, and I feel like it's the exact same effect is sort of happening to Digi, like on a micro scale, happening to Digi and Nate. Like Digi's not making any like Digi content. They're both just doing content and just like leaving
oof.
their like what they make and what they're sort of known for and what their like core people would want kind of behind. I feel bad about like talking about this and complaining stuff. Like I just anytime I mention this, I just imagine like Michelle or someone just being like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you! If you don't like it, just don't watch it." Like, and that is what I do. I just like
Yeah.
I talk about it because it's interesting.
Unpatron,
Yeah, just
unsub, don't watch.
unsub, don't watch, don't even like. Yeah, but I bring it up because it's an interesting discussion. Like, I'm not upset about it.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, I moved my mic.
have no idea.
I shouldn't have done
Okay.
that. Shit.
I was like, what the
Sorry,
fuck?
Rita.
Well, yeah, I have no idea. Like I'm obviously I feel like in a way personally slighted, but I do get it. I do get it. It does
I
make
think
sense because in a logical sense, he is making more money. So if that's his prerogative, that's how it is. You know, I don't have a right to complain about that.
I'm just picturing, like, you remember in the Radcon 4 server when they dropped the Brad song?
You guys are
No, Nate, like, everyone was, like, whoever did message in there was like, yay, oh, it's finally here, blah, blah, blah. And then Nate was like, oh, yeah, you know, stay tuned, we'll have, like, more stuff shipping out soon. And then Shitty replies with, like, yeah, comma, fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
I think that was
you can hear him. You can hear him
Shinny's
saying
meme.
it.
But yeah, just in case, just the last bit on this here, just in case you guys aren't aware, just real quick, Cantent is making almost $800 per month on its Subscribe Star.
Really?
So
Okay. So
yeah,
That's nice.
400 split between the two. Well, they gotta pay no need.
They gotta
bruh,
pay no
so-
need, bruh. They probably gotta pay Vic for the camera work too.
Yeah. pay
because
for the
it's
camera.
it you know they cut around.
that's true. But they're getting sponsors and shit too, so it's
And they're
totally
getting ad revenue.
It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Don't they have like
Really.
merch too?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I think they just did actually, like this week or some shit. I think I saw Digi in a shirt.
I don't hate the content stuff. Like I was watching them go through a little bit of Dr. Stone and Attack on Titan season 1. You know, they're definitely you know, Nate's always bombastic and energetic, and you know, they have a good chemistry between the two of them. So it's a decent, like, oh boy, I just got dinner, I need something to watch while I eat, you know.
Yeah. If there was a season that I was interested in, I would want to know what they had to say about it. I'd be curious.
I unironically think it was too, like, I couldn't keep up. Like, there is so much.
Yeah,
Like,
they're putting
I
no
didn't-
need but to work.
I didn't want to keep up with it.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. And of course, to finish off the chart, we have the bottom level. We've got Hippo and Ben sticking it out in the sinking ship.
Boy, Hippo and Ben, man.
The comic
I mean,
lads, the
you know,
lefties,
Hippo, I think, is
the
Hippo still
sad
doing
boys.
like IRL art for like that company, like drawing stuff for like a company,
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
or writing script. It was writing
honestly-
scripts.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
what it
writing.
was.
What happened there?
Yeah. Good question. I love Gib, but I did on Patreon Gib. I was just giving Gib like $1, but like I wasn't even consuming the podcast or whatever that Gib was releasing. So yeah, I ended up on Patreon Gib. I'm only pledged to Ben and Jesse because they actually do things and make relatively consistent
What does
content.
Ben do?
So Ben, Ben releases a monthly podcast, and he also like talks about like exclusive stuff, and he might I don't know if you guys heard about his mysterious construction or whatever. He is going to show that to patrons first and like give us an opportunity to peruse that first before anyone else. I'm actually personally excited for it because I know what it is. I don't know. Did he announce it? I don't know. I think he did actually on the PCP, but if he didn't, fucking cut this, I guess. But might be a lot of work. But it's a game. Ben's working on a game.
Oh.
So, and he's talked about how it's the quote unquote the actual Slime and Punishment finale.
Oh.
And he said he would release that for patrons to test, and that's like his goal, I think, one of his many goals, like for this year, I guess this first part of the year, is like get a version of that game ready. Probably like release his lecture. I mean, he's fulfilled all those like Kickstarters and shit, so I think he's like pretty good to go on getting going on some of this other bigger stuff. So that's pretty hype.
That's cool. That's cool. Ben is another one where he's I like Ben. I think Ben does cool stuff. Stay off Twitter, Ben. It's fucking cringe. Stop going on fucking Twitter. Literally do anything else but go on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like Ben just spent more time on his art and less time being Ben. Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
because his art
likes
is so
and
good.
retweets are fine. It's just his comments. Like he is a reply guy.
Oh,
Yeah, Ben is a fucking reply guy. Just like you, Simon. Just like you.
Yeah, I don't mind though. He's still everyone is doing fine, you know, on a base level. There is a downward trend though, for sure, I would say.
Hey, if you want to hear us
cohesion.
talk more about the PCP, I'm going to be on the, what the fuck is it called? The fucking Velvet Snail live podcast on Twitch. Voltecore
I might join that too.
Invited us last week. It'll be on the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. EST.
Yeah, so we kind of wrapped up our going through the list, right? Pretty much Ben being the last one.
Ben and Gib were the last two.
Yeah, it's a weird like graph where it's like more distance from PCP
more success
equals more personal success. Yeah. But the PCP, you know, equals like everyone's success minus like what they contribute to the PCP. Yeah. So it's like a weird thing there. And yeah.
Well, we're past the hour mark here, boys, unless you had something else to say.
Well, I think I have one last thing. Kojiro, do you have anything?
I mean, nothing really substantive. I was gonna you guys have been playing Apex a lot.
Was that it, Sean? Was that what you're gonna talk about?
No. So one very important thing, it relates to what we were talking about at the beginning of the show. I've been doing some looking around on Twitter and stuff, and I've been retweeting and liking some very important images. There was a remake announced, potentially leaked. Pokemon Gen 4.
Oh, nice.
I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about that. Let's just say.
All we got was a date and a domain, right?
Yeah,
which they took
apparently
down
in February. A trailer or something, and a domain that was like,
wait, was there a trailer?
Like diamondandpearl.com. Oh no, they bought a domain, and there's it's theorized there's going to be something in February. And God, Gen 4, this is so weird because I feel like I'm the opposite in the sense of like the FF7 remake stuff. I feel like I'm the opposite on this subject, which is like really strange.
I almost at this point I almost don't want there to be a Gen 4 remake because I've sort of given up on.
They'll fuck it up. They'll find a way to fuck it up.
It'll just be. Oh my God, they're gonna Gigantamax our boys, aren't they? Palkia and Dialga.
I don't know. I'm really cautious, extremely cautiously optimistic about this. Like, I was discussing Pokemon with some people, and I was getting heated about what they were saying. Because
I don't know. The point that people will always say in favor of like hoping it's good is that like it'll be the second one they make on this console, which is usually like X and Y was like the first 3DS. It was rough around the edges in a lot of places, and then like Sun and Moon fixed a lot of that.
Yeah,
and like everybody loves like Diamond and Pearl on the DS, but Black and White did so much more. Like, even though it was on the same
yeah,
console and it was like just one generation after, it was like there's just so much.
Yeah, I was getting into passionate
lots of stuff
discussion.
that they did.
Someone said Gen 5 was the lowest point,
Like,
and I was like,
that's just
Excuse
bait.
me?
That's just
that was
bait
like
for a
the
fight.
peak. That was like the start of the downward spiral.
Yeah, that was the peak.
Return to 2D.
Honestly, yeah.
Unironically,
Wait, wasn't there a thing in the leak that was like something like
Yeah.
that? They're going back to what
I
what
read
was
that,
the line?
and you
What
were
was the
like,
line?
"Oh."
Exactly.
It was something along the lines of like, they want this remake to be different from Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, and like in more of a classic style or some shit like that. Like,
Oh God. Well, I'm happy about that, but the fact that they even had to say that is a little worrying, you know?
yeah, honestly, expect some Sean videos to come potentially if some fucking trailers or some shit.
There'll
come
be
out.
lots of videos from
see.
loads of people if anything happens regarding that. Because they said the leak said February, right? February is the announcement.
Oh yeah. Apparently, supposedly. Well, we'll see. It's still up in the air. I don't think anything is hard confirmed. It's just like some weird coincidences. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see how all these remakes go. We're at a turning point, lads.
We're at the
Turning point
fourth turning.
USA.
Yes. Oh yeah. Next week.
I think we're done here.
Next week. Not even next week. In 5 days. Official. This is the end of the podcast. We can slip it in real quick. Like, official one-party rule of the U.S. will begin in 5 days. You know what? This is super embarrassing, but like, remember, like when the election was happening, and then everyone started like saying like Biden won, and you guys, like Sean, you and Simon and like Ben and stuff, were posting about it, like while they were still tallying it up, and I was like, no, we're getting season 2. I know it. And I made a folder of screenshots, and I named it like season 2. It's happening. Dash revenge, and I just have to delete that folder now because then it didn't work.
It
Nothing
really
happened.
It sucks because it would have been so funny.
It would have been amazing.
Season 2 of the Trump administration would have been fucking
Yes.
hilarious. Can you imagine 4
Wouldn't
more
it
years?
be really funny? Wouldn't it be really
Because
funny?
now it's just gonna go back to generic fucking shitty old white people in power.
Yeah.
At least Trump was like funny.
He had the chaos going for him. He was literally, I know it's a dumb meme and stuff, but he was literally / our guy. We snuck one in there. Now it's just like Dick Masterson was saying, like, you look at Biden's eyes like as he's doing his speech, and there's like, you know, just constant platitudes, and then you read some article and be like, oh, this is what they said, this is what they're actually doing. It's like, yep, the government's back in charge.
This unironically was like Raiden killing Armstrong.
Yeah.
Like, not even joking.
Oh my god,
That's literally what it
I remember you posting
was.
about that. You posted Raiden and Biden, and I didn't get it at first, and then you were like, oh my god, it's the me. I was like, the campaign should use that. That'll
perfect.
really go well with the Zoomer audience.
It rhymes. It's literally like what happened in the game. Raiden kills Armstrong, but he tells him, the status quo will go on,
Oh, I've got it here. I found it. I found the folder. I called it.
God, we live in a
Sweet-
fucking clown world.
I called the folder Sweet Sweet Revenge and Season 2. And I've got screenshots from Simon, from Ben, my normie friends with their names blurred out. Little videos.
Got screenshots of me.
Yeah. You posted like the map being completely red, but like George is blue, and like Joe Biden licking an ice cream cone.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I did retweet a lot of those memes. You guys know the rap video of like it's like grayed out, but the blue is still there, and they're like rezzing him.
Yeah, yeah.
The fucking.
Oh, I remember I had this. Maybe Rito can put. Oh wait, no, it's too big. I'll find the link for it. There's that dumb video of like Paula White like doing some like voodoo prayer thing of just like saying like in the corners of heaven I see victory, 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 you know, for Trump. And like someone did an edit of that. No, someone did an edit of that with like an Eminem song and like the like cat like shaking its head to the music. I love that video. It's so nice. I'll find it.
Oh yeah. Let's wrap this fucker up, guys.
Yeah,
I
longer
think
than I thought.
we're done here.
All
you
right.
know. Thanks for watching this fucking small cast, just the three of us. And we'll
Don't
see you guys
forget
next
to
time.
Thanks
for all the
like,
support.
subscribe, bell button, all. Bitcoin will be pump.
Comment. Who are
Come
you
to the
people?
Discord.
Like 100 of you watch this shit. Who are you people? Comment. Goddamn. All right. Thanks though. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. 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 I'm supposed to be working right now. I'm supposed to be working right now. But I'm not working. I'm doing nothing. My dick I'm jerking. Myself I'm sucking. I am an asshole. I am a stupid. I've got a deadline.